Hello everyone, Jared here along with my wife Lindsay, and today we are in St. Augustine, Florida. We're gonna head into the town and do a little walk around. There's a lot of really cool stuff to do in St. Augustine. There's a lot of good restaurants, shops. There's even a really cool pirate museum, the United States' first wax museum, and a fort, and the first ever Ripley's, believe it or not. The visitor center right here in downtown St. Augustine is actually really unique as well. It's got a lot of really cool information in there. It's like a little mini museum. And then right across from it is the public parking garage. I think it's like $15 to park here all day. Well, love, you ready to go ahead and have some fun? You gonna go into some shops?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even buy you an ice cream later. I love walking around little towns that have like close little alleyways and buildings. I guess that's about the best way I can describe it. You can kind of see here, there's just so many shops in St. Augustine. And the thing I love most about this town is you pretty much just pick like a little alleyway and start walking and you'll discover some really cool stuff. Just look at this, see what I mean? Just tons of alleyways. These are all really cool shops, and then they got these really interesting little buildings that they built that are also shops. Let's see what we can find down here. Look at this incredible artwork. Especially this crab. I mean, $268, that doesn't seem very bad. This is a really big custom piece. That thing is so fun. Oh, let me show you one more unique looking shop. Just kind of in here. I love the variety of shops they have. And then check this out. Thought that was super unique. Ah, look at these. And you just spend hours going into shops around here. You walk into this alley and it's not just the stuff I just showed, but there's additional little shops back in here that are separate from all of this. Okay, you gotta check this out. So if you look here, went through this door, it's right across from that shop I just showed. But look at this. Look at this outdoor music area. Look at these incredible lanterns and that cool stage. Man, I bet at night when this is going, it's awesome. You can see here just outdoor seating for any number of the bars, coffee shops, and restaurants they got around here. Well, what do you think?
Still looking for that ice cream.
It's coming. We are on the search for some fish and chips. I can smell it, but I can't find any restaurants. Dude, that's incredible. Just another cool little road that we're on. There we go, I found a place that's gonna have some fish and chips. Meehan's. I believe that's how you say it. Let's see if it's any good. Pretty excited to eat in here. It's really cool looking. We got kind of a view. We could have sat out on the porch, but we didn't want to, but check that out. You can see the water and the road from here. That's the reason why we chose to eat inside, but still get the view. I didn't want the pigeons to harass me. I guess everybody loved the idea of fish and chips because that's what we all got. So it all looks like this. That was good. That really hit the spot. The fish was $18. So I think now we're gonna head to a museum. So we are gonna visit the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum. Now I have filmed this video before and I'll link that in the description below because I'm not gonna show all of this museum in this video. I'll give you a little taste of what it looks like and you can watch that other video if it looks of interest to you. Don't get shot in the face by it. It is a really cool museum. It's $19 for an adult, $10 for kids 12 and under. And it is well worth your time. There's a lot of information, a lot of sets, a lot of cool, authentic pirate pieces. Earlier I was showing you how you could just pick an alley and walk through a lot of these little shops and restaurants. You can just walk through and see stuff. On the other side, looks like there's some sort of a garden through there. Right here, there's a lot of little restaurants you can eat at. We're gonna head into the steampunk trunk. It closes in like 10 minutes, but this looks like it's probably a pretty cool store. Now, this is the stuff Lindsay really gets a kick out of. Look at that mechanical heart. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Really like that owl clock. Pretty sweet. Oh, Ben & Jerry's. This place has got a unique mix of original shops and then staples that you'd see at most tourist places, like a Ripley's, Ben & Jerry's, Kilwin's.
You guys have a great rest of your day.
I've always enjoyed this little fountain here in front of the visitor center, or actually right next to the visitor center. They got a lot of really unique stuff around this town. There's a lot of very old cemeteries around town. This one in particular, I believe, was set aside in 1821 during the yellow fever epidemic. And if you look at the individual gravestones, you see a lot of them from that year, 1821, in there. A few from older years, but mostly during that yellow epidemic time period. And there is just a lot of old cemeteries like this throughout town. It is 5 o'clock and most all of the stores are closing here in St. Augustine because it's just a weekday. So I think maybe we'll go find a beach. That is beautiful. It's a lovely little beach here in St. Augustine. That's how we like to end the day when we do come here. We don't come here very often, but this is where we like to end up. The only thing that would make it better is if it was like the sun setting in the east instead of in the west, but there's actually quite a few people out here. As you get here onto the beach, it's a little bit chillier too.
I don't want to get.
You're at the beach.
I know. I love.
It's like your happy place, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, look how happy you are. It is pretty cool.
I rubbed off on Jay.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks to be pretty happy too. I'm surprised he's in there because the water's pretty chilly. It is still February. I guess.